Hello, everybody. I hope you have had a good weekend, and I hope we're going to have some good luck tonight. I feel like maybe we are. I mean, we've had a pretty good run lately. We've pulled some really nice stuff over the last few days, and I feel like we're going to have some good luck again tonight. So we've got lots and lots of stuff we're going to open tonight. Most of it is 1 and 2 box breaks. So even though there are a lot of things, they're probably going to take, I don't know, maybe 45 minutes to an hour start to finish, something like that. That's kind of my estimates anyway. Before we get started tonight, there is a little information to go over. If I can get myself on the same page you're on, that might help. First up, my feedback is completely automated on eBay. I know this comes up from time to time. That's basically the easiest way to do it to make sure that you don't ever have to wait on me. So essentially, here's what happens. As soon as you leave positive feedback for me, it should automatically and instantly post positive feedback in return. So that's kind of how that works. And that way you're never waiting on me to get caught up on stuff. And then the second and most important thing you see there on that page is to say thanks. I appreciate everybody who bids and breaks and chats with me, and in whatever way you participate, I am glad to have you, and thanks. Next up, we're taking a look here at what's coming up in the days ahead. I list new stuff almost every night, and it does tend to run for 5 days when I list it, because otherwise, you know what, eBay charges us an extra fee if we list it for a shorter period of time. So tomorrow night, we're going to start a new case of Bowman Jumbo Baseball. We'll also open another case of the Onyx Preferred Players Autograph Baseballs, and we'll open a couple boxes of 2012 Signature Series Baseball. On Tuesday, we've got some autograph memorabilia there, including another full-size helmet. We'll do some more prime signatures. We will open some 2012-13 Panini Elite Basketball and a full case of 17-18 Donruss Optic Basketball Blasters. Wednesday, that's the day the Gold Rush Autograph Baseball jerseys are released for 2018, so we're going to open some that very night, as well as another case of the autograph baseballs, and we're going to start a new case of 2013 Panini Limited Football, and we'll break that as a third of a case. Thursday, of course, there we've got some odds and ends, some one-box breaks, some more autograph memorabilia, and the last of the Bowman Jumbo. On Friday, we've got another case of autograph baseballs and autograph jersey, and we're going to start a new case, or we'll be breaking this for the first time as a case, 2011 Panini Crown Royal Football. We're going to break a half case of that on Friday night. So that's what the days ahead look like. We don't have any new releases coming out this next week. So yeah, that's why we're digging into some of our older stuff there. So for tonight, there's a couple of things to know about this. First off, the order that you see there is also the order that we will break in tonight. So it will be the football jersey, then playbook, then 2010 plates and patches, translucent 2017 plates and patches, 2016 honors, 2016 black gold, and then finally the half case of 2011 prime signatures. All of the things that we're opening tonight have completely free shipping. Anytime you have a break with me with completely free shipping, it's usually going to ship out 5, 6, 7 days after the auction ends. In this case, I'm projecting that it will ship out on Friday the 18th. It's always possible something could go a day earlier or a day later than I project, but that's a pretty good estimate. And finally, if you are in any of these breaks tonight, there is obviously a chance that you might not have your team pulled. If your team is not pulled, you are still entitled to a consolation trading card for that team. Those are typically sent with your next package. I track them for a rolling 90-day period. If you want it sent separately by itself, we can work out the details. It would just, basically be in a plain envelope. You shoot me a message on eBay, let me know, we'll work it out. Otherwise, it will be as normal and they would go out with your next package. So first up tonight, 2018 TriStar Game Day Greats Autograph Football Jersey. This is break number 5. Everything we're opening tonight ended tonight, Sunday, May the 13th. And of course, we're breaking it tonight as well. You'll see the team names there on the left-hand side, winning bidders across from it on the right. And a new spreadsheet will go up before every break. So if you're not in this break for the jersey, you're going to get a chance to see your name in lights there when we get to your item. Finally, I take the manual focus away and I adjust the focus myself. So you notice that the background went out of focus, but you do not have to worry. We're going to be able to see everything just fine. Hi, Irish Pride, and hey, Daniel, how have you been? I haven't seen you in a long time, man. How's your hand doing, or your was a finger, right? How's that feeling? Hopefully better by now. Oh, that's not who I thought it was. I don't know who this is. Isn't that awful? Well, it's going to tell us. I guess I have to open it up. It is, okay, it is Christian Kirk, and what the heck? Okay, so did he not play for a pro team? Oh, boy. Right off the bat, we have to go look something up. Doesn't that figure? There's our autograph, and there's an authentication sticker on there. But, yeah, usually this will tell us where somebody played. And, oy, we're going to have to look up Christian Kirk. Maybe he only played collegiate. Hi, Crazy About Bills Middall. How are you tonight? Haven't seen you in chat in a long time either. Got lots of people that I know that haven't been in chat in a while. All right, I'm putting in here Christian Kirk. I cannot for the moment see chat because I'm using the iPad to look up Christian Kirk and see what in the world it tells me. Oh, is he like a newly drafted guy? Is that the deal? And I'm just like spacing on him? That might be it. Yeah, that's it. Good Lord. I should have known that. Oh my gosh, I am sorry. I get in my head that it's going to be a certain thing and then I go crazy. No, okay. He was in this current draft. He goes to the Arizona Cardinals. Good gracious. Sorry, guys. Yeah, he was drafted by the Cardinals this year, 2018. And yeah, so that goes to the Cardinals, and I will hopefully not lose my mind again tonight, maybe. If we're lucky, right? Hi, Jimmy. I see you in here, too. And I knew there were 2018 draft choices in there. I just had forgotten about it, honestly. I knew Saquon Barkley was in there, and there are some other recent draft choices in this release as well, and I had simply forgotten about it when we opened it. Tells you what happens. Too much time off today, right? Doing family stuff, get my head out of the game. So next up is going to be a couple of boxes of 2013 Playbook football. And same as before, please take a moment. If you didn't hear me talking about this earlier, please read the information there about your anticipated shipping date and about consolation cards, which would apply if your team is not pulled. This is break number 19 for this. We often do it in one box breaks, but tonight we're doing it as a 2-box. And of course, like everything else, it ended tonight on Mother's Day, and we're live streaming it tonight as well. I'm thinking maybe we'll start doing more of this stuff in multiple boxes at once. I don't know. Sometimes it just depends on how much inventory I have, I guess, but sometimes we might be leaning towards, or I might be leaning towards doing that on certain stuff that I have lots of. So as always, just kind of keep an eye on the quantity part of it. When you see a listing, just make sure that you look and see whether it says 1 box or 2 or 6 or whatever the case might be. I never knew, still don't know, why they put that stupid seal on there. I find it super irritating. Because it's in a weird place. It's hard to cut through. And of course, Playbook, is always fun, right? And it's reconfigured, it seemed like, every year. Of course, they didn't do it this year. They didn't do it in 2017. I guess we're in 2018 football now, so I should say they didn't do it in last year's football, but they've done it for several years, and always it seemed like it was a different configuration just about every time. This particular configuration is 4 hits per box, so that's what we're looking for. Total of 8. Yeah, Jimmy, I agree. The mixed breaks can be fun, and eventually we're going to get into some of those. Here's my problem. I've got to photograph it and create the listing and all that kind of stuff, and it just takes forever to do that on those mixed breaks, and I just have not had time. I want to do that for really basketball and football both, and eventually, hopefully, I'm going to get that accomplished. All right, first out here, Kenny Stills for the Saints. Kenny is to 199. You've got a couple of big swatches there on booklet number 1. Booklet number 2 out of the first box is Knile Davis for the Kansas City Chiefs to 271. A couple of patches. That one a nice 3-color, and of course, it's a hard signed autograph. It's not exactly on card because they had them sign those little plastic inserts, and then those were put in the card. But anyway, it's not a sticker. Danny Amendola for the Patriots to 5. That's a pretty cool little hit, I have to say. So Patriots with a nice Amendola to 5. Our base card out of this box, Clay Matthews for the Packers. And our other hit out of this box is Kerwin Williams, number 2, 299 for the Colts. Now let's see what's in the second box. I definitely have more of this, so we'll probably keep doing this in 2 box breaks, at least for a while. Jonathan Franklin for the Green Bay Packers. Nice 2-color swatch there. Mammoth Materials numbered to 25. First booklet out of this box, Ryan Nassib for the Giants. And once again, hard signed auto numbered to 271. Looks like you might have part of a letter or a number over there. Margus Hunt for the Bengals numbered to 299. Margus is not cooperating. There we go. And then Matt Barkley for the Philadelphia Eagles, numbered to 271. And I guess we didn't get a base card in that box, right? It's kind of weird, but we didn't. So, did we? No, we didn't. We just got one in the other box. All right. Okay, so let's recap. This is our 2 boxes of 2013 Playbook. The Bengals hit to 299. The Packers hit to 25. And the Colts hit to 299. Patriots hit to 5. That's a pretty cool little Amendola. Our base card was Clay Matthews. Only one of the boxes had a base card. Then Matt Barkley to 271. Ryan Nassib to 271. That's probably why both our booklets were signed in that box. Knile Davis to 271. And Mr. Kenny Stills to 199. So 2013 Playbook, locked and loaded. Let's get our spreadsheet set back up here, and we're getting ready to roll into some plates and patches. So once again, if you missed this earlier, your anticipated shipping date is Friday. That's because this is a completely free shipping break. Those go out on a different schedule than our paid shipping breaks. And of course, if you don't pull something, you are entitled to a consolation card for your team. Typically goes out with your next package, can go sooner upon request. 2 boxes of 2010 Plates and Patches football, break number 29. And of course, also ended today, May 13th. Team names are on the left, your name in lights across from your team there as your winning bidder. Plates and Patches is always fun. 2010 is, that's another one they seem to reconfigure just about every year. In 2010, we will find on the top of each box a rookie card that is encased. It's usually going to be memorabilia and autographed. And then there's another little box of cards inside. And some will be base, some will be inserts. There'll be another hit or so in there, a couple hits in there. Did I not cut through that? I guess I did not. And what else? What else? Something else I was going to say. Oh, and everything's numbered. Yeah, everything in Plates and Patches is numbered. Even our base cards, that is just a checklist, which we're not going to keep. Because if we pull a redemption, which we are going to apparently, we will go to the website. We'll go to the Panini website together. We'll look it up live. Toby, the jersey was Christian Kirk. It was his collegiate jersey, and of course, he was drafted by the Arizona Cardinals, which took me a minute to remember, right? Because I was not in my right headspace. I couldn't think who he was for a minute, but yeah, that's who it was. T. Keen says he got in on a 5-box break of 2010 plates and patches last week with the Patriots, hoping for Brady or Gronk. He ended up with an Aaron Hernandez auto. We pulled Gronk out of here for sure before at various points in time. Carson Palmer to 499, first up for the Bengals. And then that is followed by, oh man, Leon Washington to 499 for the Seahawks. You can hear my the adult kitty is attacking the kitten, so that was fun. We all heard that. Jeremy Williams for the Eagles to 100. I guess as long as there's not bloodshed, we don't have to worry about it, right? And then for the Panthers, we have our Monty Edwards on a rookie blitz insert numbered to 299. And Marshawn Lynch numbered to 50 for the Seahawks. Now we're getting into our hits out of the first box anyway. And for the Rams, we have Thaddeus Lexus. And for the most part, these are going to be sticker autos. That is for sure a sticker. It is to 249. Oh, this looks like this has potential. Yeah, it's Jimmy Graham. Little Jimmy Graham action for the Saints to 649. And a City Limits insert, that is a relic for the Dallas Cowboys and DeMarcus Ware. And it is numbered to 200. And these do have usually a little bit of kind of edge and corner stuff, especially the ones that come out of the box. I think because obviously they have a little room to move around in there, and they've been hanging out in that little box since 2010. So sometimes there are going to be some little edge and corner things as we go through, not just this, really any of them, but particularly these. To 499, Adrian Peterson and the Vikings. Donald Driver for the Green Bay Packers. And Driver is to 499. For the Panthers, we have David Geddes, numbered to 100. Rookie Blitz here comes out for the Titans. It is Damian Williams, numbered to 299. Here come the Vikings again, and it is, who is that? I don't know, and I don't think I probably would pronounce either one of his names right. So he's to 50, he's a Viking, and yeah, I'm not going to even attempt it. Okay, we all know I don't pronounce any of the names right. Anyway, so for sure. Brian Beluga for the Green Bay Packers to 449. The Eagles coming out with Brandon Graham to 449. Excuse me. And our relic is Mr. Matt Forte for the Chicago Bears, numbered to 299. And then, of course, you know what happened. Yeah, I saved our encased cards. One of them's a redemption. We'll wait. We'll flip it last. Oh, Emmanuel Sanders. You know who that's for. Yeah, you do. It's for my Pittsburgh Steelers. Number 225. Number 7 of 25. Emmanuel Sanders for the Steelers. Sticker auto. Nice big relic there. And a little different card orientation than we normally see out of plates and patches as well. Daniel Welchel says that guy. And then we have an RPS rookie signature card number 212. And we're going to have to go look this up. I do see that that's expired. Most of you probably know this. If you haven't heard me give the speech before, you may have heard it from somewhere else, but just in case somebody doesn't know, here's the deal. The expired ones, you still want to redeem them in your Panini account, just like you would redeem an unexpired one. If they still have the card, typically they're going to send it out to you within a couple of months on the expired ones. If you have not seen it within a couple of months, that probably means they don't still have it. What did I say the card set was on this? RPS Rookie Signatures. Okay, I forgot for a minute, sorry. There we go. And it is card number 212, which is who? Oh my gosh, it's Emmanuel Sanders again. What? How can that even be right? We just pulled an Emmanuel Sanders. Now we got another one. I'm just double checking this. We're in 2010 Plates and Patches. We are in card set RPS Rookie Signatures. Card number 212. Sure enough, Emmanuel Sanders again for the Steelers to 699. So, how about that? I guess that's why this one is a different orientation, because this will be the one that you're used to. So, anyway. Okay, guys. So, as I was saying, if they don't have it on the redemption, if it's been a couple months, you haven't seen anything, they will work with you to send you a replacement. It'll probably be a different player, but they'll usually ask you, who are your favorite players, favorite teams, that sort of thing. But you have to find a live person to accomplish that. So I always suggest using Facebook or Twitter or some form of social media to track down a live person to try to work out anything that you're due on, stuff that doesn't show up. And of course, right now, we're just recapping our plates and patches. Hey, Jeff, how are you, man? What's happening? You're not too late tonight. What have we done already, guys? We did the jersey and we did 2013 playbook, and of course we're recapping 2010 plates and patches right now. And both of our encased hits, Emmanuel Sanders, this one, which is live in hand to 25, and then this redemption, which also, oddly enough, turned out to be Emmanuel Sanders for the Steelers once again. All right, so there we go. That's 2010 plates and patches all revved up and completed. Let me get our spreadsheet up, and we're going to open translucent. You guys know I like translucent. I think it's fun. So if you didn't see this earlier, because I know people jump in and out all the time, please take a moment, look at the information that you see there on the screen. It talks about what happens if your card is not, or your team is not pulled. It talks about consolation cards and gives you an anticipated shipping date. So this is 2 boxes of 2014 Topps Translucent Football. This is break number 3, which I really thought we'd opened it more than this, but I guess we haven't. And of course, like everything else, it ended tonight, Sunday night, the 13th of May. And these cards are pretty cool. They were like an experimental kind of thing from Topps. And I think it's when they were first figuring out how to make these sorts of cards to include in future products or whatever. So these were not a lot of them around. I mean, not tons of these around. But they're pretty cool. It's 2 autographs in here, and usually, depends on who we pull, of course, but if we pull somebody high profile out of here, we usually get some decent money for it because they're not as common as some of our other stuff. Jeff says he missed the helmet break last night because he was cooking food and trying to watch breaks, ended up burning his food, missed the break, and then found out that he actually hit the full-size helmet. So, hey, if you got to burn the food, at least it was worth it, right? That's how I look at it anyway. All right, so first out here, we have to look at this little tiny print on the back. That is Devonta Freeman. Okay, cool. So Freeman is first out for the Falcons. Then next, this is for the Titans, it looks like. Is that a Titan? Oh, no, I guess it's not. It's Eric Ebron, so the logo is the Lions. I just saw the blue. Sorry. It's Eric Ebron, and the Lions on our second one. Next out, that is a 49er. It is Carlos Hyde. I know you were hoping it was Jimmy G, because that's, if you got the 49ers in here, I'm sure that's, actually you'd be looking at the Patriots for him. 49ers now, I've lost my mind. Told you it's been one of those days. Lorenzo Talafiero. I don't know how to say his name. You know I don't. And he is a Raven. So the Ravens for Lorenzo, however we say his last name. Carlos Hyde was for the 49ers. For the Lions, it is Eric Ebron. And then for the Falcons, Devonta Foreman. And you know what's interesting? Only one of them. See that one? That one says Ravens on there. The rest of them, they don't have the team name on there. Oh, they do. They're down in the lower right. They're just in a different spot. I told you guys, it's been one of those days. My head is not on straight today. Yeah, I know. It happens. It happens. But that was fun. I wish there were more of them, though. I always want there to be like 10 of something when there's one or two, but we all wish that, right? Okay, so we are coming up now into 2017 plates and patches. And same as before, anticipating a Friday shipping date, slight possibility it could go a day earlier or later, but free shipping stuff usually once every 6 to 7 days. If your team is not pulled in this or any of our breaks tonight, you are entitled to a consolation card, which will normally go out with your next package. Can go sooner upon request. So 2 boxes of 2017 plates and patches football. This is break number 10. We broke this a lot in cases, full cases and half cases right when it first came out. And of course it sold out so quickly. There wasn't an opportunity to get a lot more. So the other stuff that I had were just loose boxes. So that's how we have been breaking them here recently. Daniel, what did you say ouch about? You said ouch about something, but I don't know. I don't know about what, my friend. All I see is just ouch. Well, I see before that you typed Lions, but I'm assuming that was in regard to the Eric Ebron. Jeff says he tried for the Panthers and the Saints. In this break that we're starting or in the last break that we just finished? So everything in here, like our other plates and patches, all the cards in here are going to be numbered, even our base. So first out is a little Richard Sherman action to 25 for the Seahawks. And that is going to be followed up by another Seahawk. This one is to 99 for Russell Wilson. Our printing plate in this box is for the 49ers, and it is Trent Taylor. It originally was used for Unparalleled Football. And of course, just remember, printing plates, guys, were actually used in the making of the cards, so they're often going to have surface imperfections, scratches and marks and whatnot. Here comes some gridiron gear for Dan Marino and the Miami Dolphins. And that is numbered 250. Got a couple of nice little relics there. Both are player worn, it says. Kansas City Chiefs. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. That's Rich Gannon. Yeah, it's not like you're going to pull Rich Gannon out of there too often. So if you are a Kansas City Chiefs fan, you probably like that. And it is numbered 225. And guys, these do have, I can see particularly down there in the lower left, they're going to have a little chipping on the corners and the edges. And sadly, that's just kind of part of it. They very seldom come out minty mint and perfect. Number 250 for the Eagles, Michael Vick. Terrell Davis to 75 for the Broncos. Printing plate here is for the Buffalo Bills. And that is Sammy Watkins, originally used in Spectra football. Dallas Cowboys rookie quad materials for Ryan Sweetser. And didn't he get traded? Didn't he get traded in the offseason? I think he did, but I'm not 100% sure. For some reason, I thought he did. That is numbered to 50, and all 4 of your relics are nice. 2 color at least, one of them 3. So nice looking rookie quads there for the Cowboys. And then we're going to finish it up with the Giants and a little Paul Perkins numbered to 25. So lots of low numbered stuff tonight anyway. So we may as well start the recap with the one that is in my hand. And that is Paul Perkins for the New York Giants. Ryan Sweetser for the Cowboys rookie quad materials. Rich Gannon for the Kansas City Chiefs. Dan Marino for the Dolphins. Printing plate for the Bills was Sammy Watkins. And then a printing plate for the 49ers, Trent Taylor. So 2017 plates and patches is finished up. And we're moving right along tonight, aren't we? Nothing has a lot of cards, which definitely moves through the process a little quicker. So next up, honors. And again, if you're in this break and you haven't seen this information yet, then either you jumped in the middle or, yeah, you've been doing something else because it's been up there a bunch. But take a minute to look at it, please, if you haven't seen it already. 2016 honors football. This is break number 11. And, yeah, you know the drill by now. It ended tonight. We're live streaming it tonight, and we're hoping for some big hits. Need to pull some fire out of here. Out of honors. It's going to be 3 cards in here. Daniel, you said Jags, Oakland, the Vikings, and Tampa Bay. Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry, man. I'm sorry. I know Rich Gannon in most products would be a Raider, right? But he was Kansas City Chief in that one. They mix it up on us sometimes. Sometimes they get us in ways we're not expecting. And switch up the teams on us. Isaiah Crowell to, why can't I see it? 50. Numbered, I think it said 35 of 50 for the Browns. Oh, there you go. Daggone it, man. Patriots. There is Jimmy G, hand numbered 2 of 2 out of Immaculate. His rookie card. On card auto. Nice 3-color patch. And that is a nice hit. Somebody's happy. And Hunter Henry for the Chargers, numbered to 50, is our second encased autograph. And that one is a sticker autograph. But this, yeah, that is so nice. So nice for the Patriots. I love it. That's going to roll us into 2016 Black Gold. And you know I've got to get the spreadsheet ready. I know, and when you have to watch this many breaks in a row and you see this every time, it just makes you want to, like, scream. I get that. But I cannot even begin to tell you how many times right after a break I'll get a message that'll say, hey, when's my stuff going to ship? Or, hey, I didn't hit anything. What happens? So, I mean, I know. It's redundant when you have to watch it all the way through. But yet, there you go. So if you are in this break for Black Gold, there's info on that screen you need to know. Please take a look at it. So 2016 Black Gold football break number 38 is what is coming up next. Oh, Daniel, you're out of here? Okay, man. And you said you don't want any of your consolation cards? Well, okay. All right. If you don't want them, then I will not send them to you. You're probably about the only person that ever says that, because everybody, even though people like don't want them when they get them, they still want to receive them, even though they don't actually want to add them to their collection. I know it's weird, right? But I think it's one of those things where just you feel like you want to get something for your money. I know that that's definitely the case. But I'm kind of like you though, Daniel. When I'm in a break and I don't hit, I do the same thing. I'm like, oh, good grief, do not send me any. I have so many cards. So many cards. The last thing I need is more cards. So I understand what you're saying. I do indeed. Jimmy, you said yes I am. What are you saying yes I am about? Did you have that Jimmy G in the last break? Was that you with the Patriots? Maybe. Franchise Gold, numbered to 225 for the Buffalo Bills. This is another set where everything in it's going to be numbered, and another set where we are likely to find edge and corner issues kind of throughout. Really, it's on a lot of cards, but they're more noticeable on ones like this that have the dark colors. It kind of makes any imperfections stand out. That is numbered to 15, Franchise Gold for my Pittsburgh Steelers. Oh, you did have that. All right, well, that was a really nice hit for you, man. Archie Manning to 100 for the New Orleans Saints. And I see something that's going to make somebody happy here in a minute. Numbered to 225, Warren Moon. And that is, of course, the Oilers. Here's what you need to know, guys. Cards stay with their franchise. So the original Houston Oilers, they moved to Tennessee and became the Tennessee Oilers. Then they moved again within the state, call themselves the Tennessee Titans now. So that's where that card goes. Ezekiel Elliott for the Dallas Cowboys, numbered to 99. You've got a little quad relic there, a piece of the football, and 3 pieces of the uniform. So a nice little Ezekiel Elliott rookie hit. Next up, this is going to have to go to random unless someone owns 3 of the 4. We have Cody Kessler, Connor Cook, Dak Prescott, and Cardale Jones. That is numbered to 249. And you have to own 51% or more. So that would mean you would need to own 3 of the 4 teams. So if someone owns 3 of the 4, they take that outright. If no one owns... Why are all of my sleeves acting so weird all of a sudden? If nobody owns 3 of the 4, we'll use random.org shortly to award that. Devontae Booker for the Broncos to 50. Metallic marks, and his signature is kind of cool, actually, in there. It's kind of like a little designed sort of thing. Next out, Joey Bosa for the Chargers, numbered to 249. I think his little brother is coming up, right? Won't he be in the draft next year? I think he's that age. They say he's even better than Joey. Jordan Howard, Wendell Smallwood, Alex Collins, and DeAndre Washington. Another quad rookie that will have to potentially go to random. And a redemption. Which now that, yeah, right? Now that big sleeve was in the pile with the, whatever. I'll fix it later. So it is Hunter Henry. I know Hunter Henry is the Chargers, but we also will go to the checklist and check that out. It is, what does that say? Sizable Signatures rookie jersey, card number 108. Actually, let me fix its sleeve right now because I'm going to write on it in a minute. So now it makes me happier. So I'm going to roll you along with me. We're going to head back over here to the Panini website, back to the checklist, and get ourselves sorted back out and take a look at 2016 Black Gold. I know it's a lot of drop-down menus, but it is super handy to have it on here, I'll tell you that. All right, the card set, once again, is Sizable Signatures rookie jersey. Right there. And it is card number 108. Where are you, Hunter Henry? All right, so it will be numbered to 225 for the Chargers. So I'm going to write that on there. Then we got to go deal with our multi-cards here. I will bring you with me here in a moment. We'll go look at the spreadsheet and see who owns what teams. But I'm showing this to you before that for a reason. I always enter cards top to bottom or left to right, depending on how they're oriented. In this case, it's oriented both ways. So it's going to go in here, 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 and here. That's how it's going to be typed in there. So it will go in as Bears, Seahawks, Eagles, Raiders, okay? If we have to go to random. And then I will hit random 3 different times. The first 2 times will not count. It'll be the third and final random that will determine where that card goes if, in fact, we go to random. So, Bears first up. And I'm not sure how I should pronounce that. Scuptellum? That's what we're going to go with. That's probably way wrong, but that's what I'm going to go with. For the Seahawks, Bite Me 727. For the Eagles, we have C-Train, and of course nobody can have a majority, but while we're here, the Raiders, Natty Fran. So that means we are, in fact, heading over here to random.org. And let me get this typed in here, and then we'll be ready to go. Seahawks, who else did I say it was? Eagles, and then Raiders. Boy, what did I do there? I did all kinds of weird stuff there. Okay. First one, ignore it. Second one, ignore it. Here comes our third and final. There you'll see 3 times. There's our date and time stamp, and it comes up the Seattle Seahawks. So that's this little card right here. And I am going, again, this is in a sleeve. I'm sure everybody knows I wouldn't mark on a card, but there you go. Now you know for sure. So this card awarded to the Seattle Seahawks using random.org. We're going to repeat the process here. Browns, Cowboys, Raiders, and Bills. All right, so the Browns, Brian Powell. The Cowboys, Buka Jim. The Raiders, Natty Fran. And the Bills, Dirty Bird, 79. So yeah, we're back. I see, wouldn't you think that, well, I shouldn't say that. I was just thinking if your name is Dirty Bird, I probably would have used a different 2-number combination besides 79. I don't know what is wrong with me tonight. My head is going to really strange places. But anyway. All right. So Browns, Cowboys, Raiders, and Bills. And I managed to do it again, didn't I? Something different this time. But anyway. All right. First random. Ignore it. The second one, you can ignore it. The third and final coming up. I hit it. There we go. There's 3 times our date and time stamp. And it comes up for the Dallas Cowboys. So that means the Cowboys ultimately walk off tonight with a little Dak relic and a Zeke relic. How about that? Not bad for one night's work. For the Cowboys, anyway. All right, so this awarded to the Cowboys position using random.org. This one awarded to the Seahawks bidding position, once again using random.org. This will be for the Chargers, numbered to 225, Hunter Henry. Joey Bosa to 249, Chargers. Devontae Booker, Broncos to 50. And then Zeke to 99 also for the Cowboys. Okay, we have one break left tonight, and it is 2011 Prime Signatures. It's a half case. And it's the back half of the case, so we already know which boxes we're going to open because we've opened the first part of them already. Let me get us situated here. We'll flip the switch. And so if you haven't seen this before, anticipating a Friday shipping date, if your team isn't pulled, the consolation card sent with your next package. If you want it sooner, hit me up on eBay and messages. We'll figure it out. 5 boxes of 2011 Panini Prime Signatures football. This is a half case break. It is break number 70. We've opened this one a lot. And of course, like everything else, it ended tonight, Sunday, the 13th of May, Mother's Day. And we started our live stream at 9:30 and we're making pretty good time. It's 10:15 right now, so we're getting there. And of course, again, as before, your name is across from your team. And yeah. Couple things to tell you about 2011 Prime Signatures. The first one pack per box, 1 hit per pack. Usually. Every once in a while we'll find a pack with 2 hits in it, which is awesome. But most of the time it's going to be 1. Checklist, which I'm just going to toss. We'll go to the website if we have to. Like some of our other products, it is possible to pull a redemption out of here, and the redemption will be expired if, in fact, we pull it. You do want to redeem it as normal. After it's in there, hang out for a couple months, 60 days or so. If you haven't seen it by then, that's a pretty good indication that they no longer have that particular card in stock. So at that point in time, you can begin the grand adventure that is known as finding a live person with Panini. They're super helpful about trading it out when you get an actual person. But you can forget about calling them because they won't answer the phone. And they give you an email address and tell you to use that if you have questions about redemptions. But guess what? They don't answer those either. But you can harass them on social media and eventually get some resolution. Used to be you could do that pretty easily, and I think, I don't know, a couple years ago I started kind of telling everybody who specifically to go to and where to track them down and all that. And so then he stopped helping people. So, I guess we overwhelmed him. I don't know. But really, they should just do it the way Topps does it. With Topps, if a redemption has sat there for a while, all you have to do is go to the website and click a little box that says you want to substitute, and boom, they just drop you one in the mail and you're done. Franco Harris to $4.99 for the Steelers. Every card in here is also numbered, including the base. James Laurentis to $4.99 for the Rams. Joe Klecko to $99 for the Jets. Our hit, numbered to 49, is Jared Allen for the Minnesota Vikings. A lot of stuff in here will be stickers. If it is a veteran player, a Hall of Famer, something like that, it'll be a sticker. And if it was a rookie that was not at the premiere day, that would also be a sticker. Sidney Rice to $4.99 for the Seahawks. Deshaun Jackson to $4.99 for the Eagles. Dub Jones to $25 for the Browns. Our hit, numbered to 49, is Blaine Gabbert and the Jacksonville Jaguars. That one, of course, is on card because the ones that were at the rookie premiere signed them on card. Leroy Kelly to $4.99 for the Browns. Charlie Trippi to $4.99 Cardinals. Jim Kelly to $99 for the Bills. And a little Stephen Ridley to $2.49 for the Patriots. That is also on card. Jim Plunkett to $4.99 Raiders. Ryan Matthews $4.99 Chargers. Des Bryant to $49 for the Cowboys. Hey, Mark Carrier for the Bears. Numbered to 49. Now there's one you don't pull very often. For the Chicago Bears. Pretty cool. Otis Anderson to $4.99 for the Giants. Ryan Matthews, $4.99 Chargers. CJ Spiller, $4.99 for the Bills. And the dreaded redemption. This one is Rookie Signature Silver, card number 177. So once again, we're headed off to that lovely Panini website to use their checklist. Which we're gonna have to go through our drop-down menu again. I know that's the worst part, is just that it takes a while to go through it, but I'm super glad that they have it because it's very handy. What was this? Prime Signatures. I forgot for a second what product we were looking on. Rookie Signature Silver. Where are you, Silver? There you are. Card number 177 right here at the top. It is Adrian Claiborne for the Buccaneers to 199. So Tampa Bay to 199 is our redemption. So we will recap 2011 Prime Signatures. After we recap that, I will once again throw up the spreadsheet information just in case somebody missed it earlier. Mark Carrier to 49 sticker auto for the Bears. Stephen Ridley to 249 on card for the Patriots. Blaine Gabbert to 49 on card for the Jags. Jared Allen to 49 sticker for the Vikings. And then the redemption for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to 199. And that's all we have to open tonight. But as promised, we'll flash you with the spreadsheet information. Though, don't get too carried away. So, yeah, you've already seen this a bunch if you've been watching it. But anticipated shipping date, Friday. Free shipping items always go out once every 6 or 7 days. If you didn't pull something in a break tonight, you are entitled to a consolation card. Typically ships with your next package. Can go sooner if you shoot me a message and let me know you want it sooner. And then the auctions coming up in the days ahead. Once again, nothing new coming out this upcoming week. There were a couple of different things scheduled and they got pushed back. So nothing new coming out. But we still have plenty of fun stuff to open. Including a case of Bowman Jumbo that we'll start on tomorrow night. Lots more memorabilia, more Prime Signatures, a full case of Optic Basketball Blasters. We'll do some 2013 Limited Football, third of a case on Wednesday. The reason it's a third is because those idiots made a 15-box case when they made it. So you can't cut it in half, right? And I didn't want to do all 15 boxes at once, and I would have happily done half, but you can't really do half of 15, so that's why it's in a third. And then, of course, Thursday night, more Bowman, more memorabilia and one-box stuff. And then Friday night, it's going to be kind of fun. We're going to start on a case of 2011 Crown Royal, and I am looking forward to that. That's obviously got the potential to pull some really nice stuff out of it. So that's what the days ahead look like, and I guess that is it for me this Sunday evening. So once again, thanks to everyone who participated, and hopefully I will see you again on another break. In the meantime, take care, have a good start to your work week tomorrow, and we'll be back at it tomorrow night. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.